your name?
Robert.
Robert. Robert, why are you drinking in the middle of the day? Huh? What that juice gonna do for you, Robert? Is that juice gonna pay your bills, Robert?
Bring it out.
That juice gonna take care of your children, Robert?
Bring it out.
I already went to work and got that.
See what I'm saying, Robert?
I already went to work and did that.
Okay, Robert. Give me Isaiah 5 and 11. Robert, are you ready to change your life, Robert? You know you cursed here?
Y'all cursed.
No, just the Israelites are cursed.
Y'all cursed.
How are we all cursed? Explain
The
that.
word is all cursed.
How? So you think the Chinese man is cursed?
not.
You think the Chinese man is cursed?
Yeah.
Bring it out.
Give me Daniel's 9 and 11. I'm going to show you that it's only talking about Israel when it's saying we under a curse.
That's right.
Daniel's 9 and 11. What you got?
Bring it out.
Read this for me out.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 5, verse 11.
Read it out.
Woe unto them that rise up early in the morning, that they may follow strong drink.
What my brother following?
Strong drink.
What my brother following?
Strong drink.
Robert, I ain't got no problem with you drinking, bro. That's not the issue. I'm just saying, bro, why you in the middle of daytime drinking?
Bring it out.
You got the police out here lurking. It says that you must be sober, be
right.
vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, is going to lurk for you, brother.
That's right.
As soon as you get inflamed on that drink, brother, guess who's going to be ready to lock you up? The police, man.
That's right.
So it's about being smart, Robert. It's not saying don't drink. Drink at the house.
That's right.
You've been at home, you've been at work all day trying to take care of the bills. Okay, go home and have you a beer, bro.
That's right.
Drinking out here in the middle of the day, bro, you only gonna set yourself up for trouble.
That's right.
We don't like.
Come. That continue until night, till wine inflame them.
What it's gonna do?
Till wine inflame them.
What it's gonna do for my brother?
Till wine inflame them.
Brother, I'm just trying to stop you from being inflamed. But let's get to this that everybody curses thing, bro. That's not true. You fighting for other nations that's not fighting for you, bro. Read this for me out.
The book of Daniel, chapter 9, verse 11.
Read.
Ye all Israel,
All who?
all Israel,
Read.
have transgressed the law.
Okay, so it says, yea, all Israel has transgressed thy law. Okay. Who is Israel, Robert?
Wake them up, Bob.
Robert.
Make them think.
Who is?
Chosen people.
Huh?
The chosen people.
Okay, what they look like?
Us.
They are us. We are the chosen people.
That's right.
Okay, it says they transgressed thy law. Who was the law given to, Robert?
Given to us.
Huh?
The law was given to us.
Okay, I'm glad you're following. Read on.
Even by departing, that they might not obey their voice.
So we still talking to Israel. Israel are the only people that was given the law. They chose to depart and not obey the Lord's voice, right? Read.
Therefore the curse is upon us,
It's
and
poured upon. Come on, Rue.
is poured upon us. And the oath that is written in the law of Moses, the servant of God.
It said, so since we wanted to disobey God, we didn't want to follow the law that was given unto us, he poured the curse upon us. And it was in the law of Moses, which was given to the Israelites, the servant of God. So how is everybody cursed when the Bible just said that, yea, O Israel, the curse is poured upon you? Not the Arab man, not the white man,
Bring it
not
out.
the East Indian man.
Bring it out.
So how are we all cursed, Robert, if we the only ones going through hell? If we the only ones going through bondage?
That's right.
Robert, every time I go to the hood, bro, it's people that look like you in the hood.
That's right.
Every time I go to the slum, bro, it's people that look like you in the slums.
That's right.
Every time I hear about somebody baby mama or somebody baby daddy, they look like us.
Bring it out.
You ever heard of an East Indian baby mama, bro? What about a Chinese baby
Bring
mama?
it out.
You ain't never heard of a white baby mama, have you?
Bring it out.
Brother, because those are curses that are poured upon us.
Bring it out. That's right.
Why are we the main people riding on the dark transportation?
Bring it out.
Why is it mainly us on there?
Bring it out.
Dude,
The curse is on us.
it's curses is on us, bro.
That's right.
Everybody's not cursed, bro. Everybody is benefiting off the curse.
That's right.
Because don't we gotta work for everybody? You said you just got off work. Where you work at? You working doing construction. Who owned the buildings who owned the construction that you building for? The white man, Robert.
That's right.
So you building for another nation to make money off your back.
Bring it out.
Do it sound like he cursed or do it sound like you cursed? Read on for me, out.
The oath that is written in the law of Moses, the servant of God, because we have sinned.
Because we have done what?
Because we have sinned.
Because we have done what?
Because we have sinned.
Robert, we in this condition because we have sinned.
That's right.
The curse is poured upon us because we chose not to follow God.
That's right.
Deuteronomy 28:16. I'm going to show you a couple of these curses, bro, and I guarantee you going to feel what I'm talking about.
Bring it out.
You ever heard of this, bro? Let's see if this is not still in the Bible to this day. Read this for me out.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 16.
Read it out.
Cursed shall thou be in this city.
Read it again.
Cursed shall thou be in this city.
Okay, Robert, wasn't there slaves everywhere? North, south, slaves, right? What has changed? Because when you go to the north, Michigan, you got Wyoming, you got everything from the east to the west, right?
That's right.
All of our people got to work to pay their bills.
That's right.
Slaves.
That's right.
In the south, down here in Texas, Oklahoma, Louisiana. Don't we got to work for our enemy to pay our bills?
Bring it out.
Slaves. Now, all you get to do, you get a paycheck for your slavery now. Back then, they picked cotton for free. Back then, they was picking in them sugar canes for free.
That's right.
And the rice fields for free.
That's right.
And the tobacco fields for free.
That's right.
You what I'm saying, bro? Ain't nothing changed. We still cursed in the city.
That's right.
Read.
Con. And cursed shall thou be in the field.
Who was in the cotton fields, Robert? I got a question for you, Robert. Your clothes supposed to be all 100% cotton, right? Do we get any royalties on cotton?
Bring it out.
No, sir.
We don't get a check every time they make a cotton shirt? What about every time MJ put on a Jeezy shirt? We don't never
Bring
get
it out.
You know that? Why not, bro? We was the one picking the cotton.
Bring it out.
Cursed shalt thou be in the field.
That's right.
You smoke cigarettes, Robert? You got to stop that, bro. You got to stop that.
That's right.
That's disrespectful to your own forefathers.
That's right.
They was out there picking the tobacco, was they not? And then you come up here and you smoke it for $8 a box. That's called robbery, bro.
That's right.
That's called and on the package, bro, it says this product will cause cancer.
That's right.
And you still smoke it. Cursed shalt thou be in the field. Ain't you at the work field right now, the construction company? How many hours you got to work a week?
40 or more.
40 or more. You work about 40 to 60 hours a week, Robert. Cursed shalt thou be in the field. Because them 40, 60 hours you can be spending with your family, Robert.
Bring it out.
Them 40 and 60 hours you can be teaching your children about the Lord, Robert.
Bring it out.
Them 40 and 60 hours you can really be feeding and spending time with your wife, Robert.
That's right.
But instead, you got to go serve your enemy.
That's right.
The Bible's a true book, bro. I don't know no other book that's truer than this. Read on for me, Yak. You good? Go back. Read this for me, Yak.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 16. Cursed shall thou be in the city, and cursed shall thou be in the field. Cursed shall thy basket and thy store.
Where you get your food from, Robert? From the store. What store you go to?
Bring it out.
I don't shop at Walmart. I don't like Walmart. Let's see.
What you at? Kroger's,
Kroger.
Minions,
Kroger.
Cash Savers? Who own Kroger, Robert? Your enemy, brother.
Enemy, yeah.
Okay, so you telling me that's a curse.
Yeah.
It is a curse to have to go buy groceries from your enemy.
That's right.
You can't feed your children unless you go to your enemy to buy some Lunchables,
Bring it
brother.
out.
To buy some sandwich bread and some sandwich meat.
Man, bring that out.
You got to go buy prepared meals, banquet
That's
pot
right.
pies, brother, for the children.
That's right.
That is a curse, bro. And it says, curse shall be in our store. Name a black-owned business that you know, Robert. I'll wait. Is that not a curse?
Yeah.
How is every other nation cursed on the planet, Robert, if we the only ones that ain't got no businesses? Everything you got on right now, you got from your enemy. You got to buy the white beater from the store. You got to buy the bandana from the store. You got to buy the clothes from the store. You want to get a haircut, you got to go to another barbershop, give another man to cut your hair.
That's right.
You got to buy your shoes from your enemy.
Bring it out.
You got to work for your enemy.
Bring it out.
We are made by our enemies.
Bring it out.
On the slave plantation, who fed us, Robert? The slave master. Who feeding you now? Who gave us water on the slave plantation, Robert?
Master.
Who doing the same thing right now?
Master.
Who gave you a place to stay on the plantation, Robert?
Master.
Where you think all these low-income apartments come from? Where you think equal opportunity housing come from? Where you think public housing come from, brother? That's your enemy giving you them same things that he was giving you back on them slave ships, Robert.
That's right.
This is why you got to change, Robert. Because that whole thinking everybody is cursed, bro, you don't love your nation. A man that loves his nation would never put another nation over his own. You will never see a white man put somebody else over other white people.
Bring it out.
Why you think they get the promotion and you don't? Read on for me, Ak.
Con. The book of Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 18.
Read.
Cursed shall be the fruit of thy body.
You got any children, Robert? How many children you got? You got one child, boy or girl? So you got a young man that you got to raise in this world, right? It says, cursed shall be the fruit of thy body. He is the fruit of you, Robert. He's only going to know what you teach him.
That's right.
So what are you going to teach your child? What is his nationality, Robert?
Bring it out.
What's your nationality, Robert?
Make him think.
You get what I'm saying? Deuteronomy 6 and 7. What are you going to teach your son, brother? It says, cursed shall be the fruit of thy body. Your children going to be cursed because they got to live the same life that you live in. You got to work all day to pay his bills. Guess what? Your son going to have to grow up and work all day to pay his bills. The thing don't change, bro. Because in slavery, what had to happen? You didn't even get to raise your child in slavery. Another man raised your child.
That's right.
Another man slept with your wife.
That's right.
Another man was in the house that you built. That don't make no sense, do it, Robert?
That's right.
It is a law for you to teach your children this book.
That's right.
That's right.
You got to. But the only way you can teach your little man is if you know and you change.
That's right.
Because if daddy's still smoking cigarettes, guess what the son gonna do?
Bring it
The
up.
son gonna pick up cigarettes, bro.
That's right.
Daddy's still eating pork, so guess what the son gonna do? He gonna start eating pork.
That's right.
Daddy's still out here being a whoremonger, so guess what son gonna do? He gonna be a whoremonger.
That's right.
Daddy's still in the middle of the day drinking up all the beer all day long to the nighttime till he inflamed. What your son gonna do?
Bring it out.
Read this for me, Ak.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 6, verse 7.
Read.
And thou shalt teach them diligently unto thy children.
Unto who?
Unto thy children.
Unto who?
Unto thy children.
Why do you think the Lord made it a law for you to teach your children the laws of God?
Bring it out.
You teaching them order. You teaching them structure. You making sure that your son not the one that's gonna be the next Mike Brown, bro. You making sure your son not gonna be the next one getting shot down in the street. You making sure your son not gonna be the next one locked up in the prison house.
Bring him out.
How you gonna make sure that if you teaching them the same ways that you know?
Bring it.
How many times you done had to run in with the police, Robert?
Bring it out.
How many times you done almost went to jail, Robert?
Bring it out.
You feel me? Read.
And so talk to them when thou sittest in Cain's house, and when thou walkest by the way, and when thou liest down, and when thou restest up.
When thou rises up, Robert, you are supposed to be teaching your children all day about the law.
That's right.
You see how hard it is to do that when you at work all day? See what I'm saying? That is the fruit of your body, bro. It's only us that is cursed, bro. Us. The Israelites, 12 tribes of Israel, so-called blacks, Hispanic, and Native Americans. You see it yourself, Robert, because who are your co-workers at the construction company? You and the Mexicans. Are them not the same people that's building everything else? They servants just like you.
That's right.
They got a hard time raising their children just like you. Read.
God. The book of Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 18. Cursed shall be the fruit of thy body and the fruit of thy land,